It's a buzz. It's a definite buzz. I mean, I like that. Whether it's true or not, everybody goes, oh, here's a hot spot here, or here's a hot spot there for music. And everywhere we go, they're like, so there's so many Canadian bands coming out. I'm like, yes, there are. And you know, keep watching for more Canadian bands. It's cool, you know, to put the spotlight on this on the country and a lot of talented bands that don't get a chance. It's about opportunity, I think, and if they get a chance to be seen and heard, who knows what can happen.
The idea of is there like a camaraderie with other bands when you bump into other Canadians?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. When we're around the Canadian bands, we definitely have to hang out and have some beers and stuff.
Let's go. Somebody right now is hanging out with the crowd. Namageddon, out there?
It's getting dangerous. People are throwing things. How you guys doing? You having a good time? Talking about collaborations, we've got Justin here. Justin, what's your question for the guys?
Hey guys, if there's any band you could play with, any band in the world, who would you choose to play with and why?
Alive or dead? Alive or dead?
Alive or dead?
Alive or dead?
Either or, doesn't matter.
Either or? Dead?
No, because dead's too easy.
Oh.
Alive.
Alive. A band today, if we could travel with any band we wanted to and go on the road, who would it be? I'll say Metallica.
I'll second that emotion.
Metallica have been able to sustain and change and then reinvent themselves. You take a page out of their book as you look at the length of your career.
I wish, if we have a career half as long as Metallica's, or that would just absolutely, that would make me feel fantastic.
We grew up, with Metallica. You know, my first experience with rock basically was Master of Puppets. So it's like, absolutely, man, they're stuck in here.
Dude, that record's like the Bible, man. Let's get out there on the phone right now. Michelle is calling from Sarnia. Hey, Michelle, what's your question for Nickelback? Are you out there, Michelle?
Hi. I just wanted to know, how does it feel to know that you guys are sex symbols for Canadian women?
Are you guys comfortable with sex symbol status, and do you think it's true? Why do you look so stoned over there?
Michelle, thank you so much. That's a very, very cool thing to say.
It's nice that you think that.
I always thought Mike was a bit of a sex symbol, but
yeah, we think Mike's a sex symbol.
I never saw myself as one.
Question mark, maybe.
I can't.
Is it that kind of symbol, like an apostrophe, maybe?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, you get into this business, right? Part of the reason is to make music, part of it is to make money, the other part is clearly to get girls, if that's your thing, right? But the question is, when you start getting girls and it starts to get, bizarre, and then your trust issues change, have you found it sort of affected you in kind of a weird way in your relationships with people?
It can. I mean, it can. I haven't had that problem. I've got somebody that I've been with for a while and I could trust, implicitly. So I haven't had to deal with a situation like that.
How about you guys? Relationships with people. Have you become affected in the sense where it's more difficult for you to get to know people?
I think we got lucky. We got a lot of really close friends that have been around us since before this whole thing went down.
It can make you very guarded, though, obviously. Very guarded about what. I'm really private about that. Less talk, more rock.
The people are speaking.
Why don't we do this then?
Speaking now.
We have a question about rock and roll right here. And this is a good one. Julie in Bedford, Nova Scotia wants to know what it was like working with Dimebag Darrell. What it was like working with Kid Rock, Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting. What was that like?
Kid Rock has got to be one of the coolest people on the planet. He's a great guy. Dimebag Darrell from Pantera, also like one of the coolest guys you could ever possibly meet. It was an honor and a privilege to have those guys come and jam on a song that we were doing. It was like,
it was pretty nice. It was like, yeah, that was a good moment, to get to work with those two dudes.
I like Dimebag's left a message. He's like, come on, man, we'll do this thing together. Come on, we'll do some doubles, do some triples, we'll blow some shit out. Come on. he's just full on all the time, and it was really cool.
Dude, Pantera are the ultimate party band at this point.
Yes.
Yeah, how did that come to be, that particular collaboration?
Just, meeting people and
shady people
meeting shady people, and then just saying, hey, you want to come and play on a song? Let's do a song together. Let's just do a song, and that's the coolest way.
Have you got other stuff like that in the works already that you're hoping to do down the road?
I'd say no.
We're gonna focus on Nickelback for a while.
If you want to hear that new Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting, if you get the new Nickelback record, it's actually on there right now. Let's go back to the 604's Vancouver. Jesse, Speaker's Corner on the road.
This is how you
Jessie Moody. I'm from Vancouver, BC. And hi, guys. I'm just wondering, in Sloan's new song, Gimme That, they sort of diss you guys. And I'm just wondering if there's a rivalry between Sloan and Nickelback.
Oh, why does it always have to be Vancouver that brings up the hate? What is it? Is there a rivalry?
I couldn't hear a word that she said. What'd she say?
You and Sloan, is there such a thing?
This is the first we've heard of this, so it's like...
Sorry, Jesse, I guess there isn't much of a rivalry at all.
East versus West. Who's gonna win?
What? Who's gonna win? I don't know. You can take money on it if you want to do.
No, we, you know what? We're so busy doing what we're doing. We don't have time to get in, like, arguments and fights with other bands. And not only that, life is too short. And if someone's jealous of someone else's success, who cares? We don't have any grudge against anybody. I don't know where that or any other rumor has come
funny.
up.
But, you know, I think it kind of, like, indicates you have a lot of free time when stuff like that gets out. We don't have a lot of free time.
The question was Sloan, right? The rest of us, Sloan. We love Sloan. We love, like, every Canadian band. Any Canadian band that gets out there, any band anywhere that gets out there and gets in a van and just goes and, you know, is willing to put in the time and effort, hey, we'll take our hats off to everybody.
Right on, there you go. Words from Nickelback. More performance in a bit. Right now, let's go back out to Nam again. Nam?
Hey, thank you, George. Now, you guys earlier on were talking about all the time you spent touring on the road for Silver Side Up. Stephanie's got a question about the new album. Steph, what's your question?
Yeah, I was just wondering, you guys, how you came up with the album name, The Long Road.
The album name, The Long Road. We just sort of viewed it as we're hoping that's how long our career is going to be. You know, we're hoping we can stick around for that long, and we're hoping it's going to be a long road.
We hope so too.
Thank you.
There you go. Answer the question, which is good. As you guys do this, and as you know, as obviously the machine keeps rolling, sense of loyalty within this band, has it changed? Has it grown?
You get tighter.
There's a density in this band that's growing, I think. It's, I don't know. I mean, yeah, you got the brothers here. It's like, we have our issues, but when, you know, when we got some issues to deal with and whatnot, we always, like, we get our backs together and we have everybody's backs, so it's pretty tight, and things don't get that bad, so yeah.
But, you know, it's like a family, right? But every time you watch Jerry Springer, the drama's in the family. And I want to know, is there the challenge within you guys to try to keep that together?
George loves Chad.
That's nice.
That's nice.
That's true.
Jerry, I love Caveman. I love Caveman rock talk. George loves Chad. Chad loves George.
We want beer. He saw those pictures on the internet.
Nickelback loves George. Don't worry, we're going to play some rock and roll in a second. We got like an hour to fill.
We've got a lot of time to kill here. Yeah, and you know, the idea about, you know, families, sometimes the biggest challenge is to keep a family together.
You know what, we've been around for 7 years, and it just seems like the longer we make it and the further we go, the tighter we get as a unit, and I don't see us breaking up over over stupid arguments anytime soon.
There's only one way out, George, and that's feet first.
That's right. And somebody else is carrying you. That's what I'm. Okay, you guys ready? If we say less talk, what do we get? Stick around.
All right.
Nickelback after this.